peace is not such a theory that we discuss in workshops, but it's like a basic human right that so many still denied. So if we truly believe in peace, it has not to be like selective or conditional. It has to be inclusive.
Do you think and do you feel that the participation of young generation is increasing day by day, or they are getting fed up or frustrated from the system and the politics?
I do think it's increasing. I mean, looking at the amount of people who showed up at the Global Peace Chain and certification here in London, I can see that people are really aware of the importance of peace, and being a leader is not something that reflects only on you, but it has like to show on other people.
Exactly.
So personally, I've learned a lot when it comes to this kind of perspective.
Hello and welcome back to another very exciting episode of the podcast. And now we have the very distinguished and exciting guest from the another country. We are sitting after our event. So let's talk with her. How are you, ma'am?
I'm very good. Thank you for asking.
And please a little bit introduce yourself.
Firstly, let me just introduce myself briefly. My name is Amal Hibatullah Abidi. I am a young researcher and educator from Algeria. And I hold a master's degree in computational and theoretical chemistry.
Amazing. From?
I'm from Algeria.
Degree from the same country?
Yes, the same country.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it the first time you are appearing on any international platform and event, or you've been...
No, actually, this is my very first time.
Okay. And how was the experience overall?
It has been very fascinating, I must say, yes.
You made new friends and made new networking and learned so many lessons, obviously.
Yes, that it was very beneficial and fruitful in terms of like learning new things. It was also very nice to meet change makers from all over the world, do some networks and make some networks, meet people, and also like get in touch with very, very important and very like how do you say?
Relevant
professors, which I admire a lot.
Yeah, inspiring. Yes, they were so inspiring.
They were so inspiring and they delivered like very, very important points.
Who was your favorite speaker?
Actually, it was Adam.
Adam, okay. Which was today, I think.
It was today, yes. The fact that he talked about his story made it very, very like emotional and very genuine, if I may say. We could have relate. I mean, each and every one of us had gone through failures before like he succeed or something. So I really loved his lecture today. Besides, I was selected as the best presenter for him. So yeah.
That's amazing. So that's why you like him, huh?
Yeah. Well, I liked him before, but that's a plus.
That's amazing. And new friends you made are from different countries?
Yeah, I made a lot of friends. My roommate actually is from Nicaragua.
Okay.
I met people from Ghana, Nigeria, Costa Rica. We met people also. Well, personally, I met people also from Russia.
Okay, that's amazing.
India, also South Africa, and so on. It was very, very lovely to meet all those people.
No one from Pakistan?
A lot of people from Pakistan.
Yeah.
Are you from Pakistan?
Yeah, I'm from Pakistan. We all are from Pakistan, the management.
Basically, yeah.
So now if you talk about the peace building and the peace building measures and the so many dialogues and debates and constitutions and the written resolutions, but when we see the practicality and the things going on, things are not very much in our favor. They are so much disturbing, especially if we talk about the Palestine and Gaza and so many other things. So what do you think? There is some dichotomy, or where we are lacking, that when we talk so many fancy slogans and resolutions and constitution and so many institutions we have made for this, but the practicality is very different. The innocents are not getting justice. So how do you analyze the situation?
So actually you're reflecting to a very important point. As we are here in London talking about peace and how to be peace builders and so on, people, my heart cannot, or I can't stop but think about Gaza and what's happening in Gaza, and also Nepal, if I may say. People, family, children are being genocided and like roughly
in Gaza,
murdered and all of that. And like their reality is just a reminder that peace is not such a theory that we discuss in workshops, but it's like a basic human right that so many still denied. So if we truly believe in peace, it has not to be like selective or conditional. It has to be inclusive, universal. So Gaza really call on us to put our words into action and like to all come together and try to build a future of like a future where children have their basic rights. They have the right to study, they have the right to like live in a very safe conditions and a very safe environment.
That's interesting. That's very important. Do you see anything coming better in the future, or we will still struggle for the justice and peace?
Actually, that's something that I was discussing with a friend of mine this morning. I was like, I do see peace as a long-term objective. Like we may start the concept, we may start the theory and so on, we may start the action, but the next generation are the one who's going to carry on. So that's my personal perspective.
So do you think and do you feel that the participation of young generation is increasing day by day, or they are getting fed up or frustrated from the system and the politics, or their role are increasing?
I do think it's increasing. I mean, looking at the amount of people who showed up at the Global Peace Chain and certification here in London, I can see that people are really aware of the importance of peace and all of that, like in the whole wide world.
Thank you so much. Any last message you want to give to our youth or our audience? Please share.
Well, first of all, I just want to thank the Global Peace Chain organization for this amazing opportunity. I personally learned a lot, had fun, and I cannot wait to come back to go back to my community and country and put everything I've learned into actions. It has been an amazing and fascinating journey, and inshallah, it won't be the last one.
Inshallah.
Also, I just want to say that leadership, I do believe that leadership is within each and every person of us, but it may look like in its raw state, like let's think about it as an in-cut or in-shaped diamond. It has to go like through really rough conditions and high pressure in order for it to turn into a beautiful diamond that shines, and we find it in like proposal rings and so on. So the same thing when it comes to leadership, like without the life experiences and the challenges, we cannot be defined as leaders, and this leadership may remain hidden.
So I said that was my last question, but you are an amazing and excellent speaker. I want to talk
Thank
more
you very
about
much.
it
I really appreciate it.
if Hamad allows. So
Do you allow? No?
He said no. I think we should bring him to the mic also.
Thank you.
I really want to know that have you learned the stress management and emotional management, which they were talking about on the first day?
In the past few days, like
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
lectures, yes, I've learned a lot, and I've learned like what requires for a person to be called as a leader. As you know, like being a leader is not something that reflects only on you, but it has like to show on other
Yeah,
people.
exactly.
So personally, I've learned a lot when it comes to these kind of perspectives and
No,
things.
I was talking about the emotional management, the stress management, and the so much anger management. They were talking about some exercises.
Yeah. We Professor Catherine, no, not Catherine, Laura.
I think that's for Laura.
Yes, Professor Laura taught us how to really manage stress by a breathing method, which we call the five.
Deep breathing method, I think.
Yes, like you just inhale for 5 and count.
And
to
how's that? Please
5.
show us the demo.
I'll show you a demo.
Yeah.
So let's do it all together.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. All right. So we just
You lead
need
it.
to inhale and count to 5. So together. And then hold your breath for other 5 seconds.
I have completed that.
And
You are
then you
stopping my breath.
exhale for
Okay.
5 seconds. Like that, I've read in scientific information that says like this deep breathing methods just turn your nervous system into.
And have you noticed that this method was shared by 2 speakers on day 1, 2, and they also shared on day 3.
Yeah,
The other speaker
yeah.
mentioned as well.
Yeah, because it's a scientific thing, so I assume that most of people agree on that, and it's
So
very
you
important.
practiced that?
Yes, I used
And
to practice
how do you
that.
feel after that practice?
I feel very, very nice. Relieved, if I may say.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's a very nice method. I used to practice that whenever I have a presentation or something, like
Okay.
master's presentation. It may be very stressful.
Or maybe before any podcast.
Yeah, well, I didn't.
Okay,
So,
then you should do after the podcast.
well, if I need to.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so
Thank
much. It
you
was
very
lovely
much for
having you.
having me. It was very lovely. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Okay.